Hey, listen, today we're talking about drying coffee on a coffee farm in Zambia, here on Bean Basics. Oh, hey there. Welcome to Bean Basics with Bob and Michelle on the road. And welcome to sunny Zambia. And welcome to the Living Hope International Coffee Farm. And right here, right now, we're in what's called the drying bed. I don't know if we can get a long view on that. And the thing to know about a drying bed is that I think you've seen it before in other videos. When we pick a coffee cherry, inside that coffee cherry are two seeds, of course, that we call coffee beans. And the two seeds look just like that, and they come together flat inside the cherry, just like that. And what happens is when they're picked from the field, we take it to a depulper. The pulp comes off. These seeds sit in a vat of water overnight, about 8 hours, 12 hours, sort of depending. They ferment a little bit, and then they come out of that water and they come to a drying bed. And the moisture content of these beans needs to be reduced to about 10%. And so what happens is it comes to a drying bed that has some mesh on it, and there's usually a metal grate just like this right here. We can see the notes on this particular parchment right here. And we're going to literally dry this in the sun. And every once in a while somebody's going to come through and move this around, and I can feel these are still just a little bit damp from yesterday's processing, yesterday's picking. But if we come a little bit farther back here, they'll move down as they get drier in this particular direction. And if I put my hands through these here, they're much drier altogether. And once they get down to about 10%, they can be put in a big bag, not the burlap bag that you see sometimes shipped to a roaster or something like that, because this coffee has to go through one more step, and that's called a dry mill. And someday we'll talk about the dry mill. But until we get to that point in time, we got to leave you with this one note, and that is, when
you love the world
will love you right back.
Hey, thanks for joining us. For future episodes, click the subscribe button. Bean Basics is brought to you by OneBigIslandInspace.com with 2 G's.